All right, and welcome to the Every Day is a New Day show, Inspirational Message Monday. My name is Kim O'Neill, and I'm a transformational confidence coach helping spiritually curious professionals who are feeling unfulfilled find that courage, confidence, and clarity to be able to move forward in ways that are meaningful for them. And if that sounds like you, then I invite you to go to KimO'NeillCoaching.com and check out the fun services I have there. From custom guided meditations to one-off coaching sessions to coaching packages. It's lots of fun. So with that said, I have another message for you today as I was tuning in and just checking to see what's the message that wants to come through for us. It is through Soul Love by Sanaya Roman. And we have a beautiful, beautiful message for us today. So I will get right into that. And hello to those who are with us live on Facebook and YouTube. So good to see you guys. So let me get into the message. So I randomly opened up to page, actually it doesn't have a page number. What is it? 59, 66, page 161, which is chapter 17. And it's titled Dissolving Obstacles to Love. And there are a few really good paragraphs I'm going to read here. So let's begin. Dissolving obstacles to love. And there's a quote that starts off with, "You surrender those things that separate you from your soul's love for yourself and others. You discover love in every situation." And here's the first paragraph. As you practice soul love, you are learning a new skill. There will be many times when you remember to express the qualities of soul love, and there will be times when you do not. You may encounter situations with others that you find difficult to accept or love. You may recall a higher way to act, yet still choose to act in old ways, in old unloving ways. It is a great challenge to express soul love steadily and consistently. It takes a repeated, continual focus on love to awaken your heart centers. You do not need to be perfect in expressing soul love. Do not be hard on yourself if you are having a bad day, feel unloving, or are unable to express a quality of soul love in a particular situation. What is important is the direction in which you are progressing. Appreciate yourself every time you express soul love, and forgive yourself every time you do not. Start dissolving obstacles to love by feeling your soul's love for you. Forgive and love yourself by discovering and releasing any unloving thoughts or feelings you have about yourself. Notice if you are criticizing, judging, or making yourself wrong for who you are. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. Receive your soul's love for you as often as you can remember to do so. So if that's speaking to you, then, just take a moment to just take that in. Take a deep breath. This is all about that infinite love that always exists for you at all times, regardless of what is happening, in your human experience, from your higher self down to you. Knowing that everything you experience, here on earth in the human realm serves a purpose for your soul's growth. So anyway, for anybody who's just now tuning in, we just read an excerpt from Soul Love, and it's the part that was titled Dissolving Obstacles to Love. So definitely check out the replay so you can listen to that if that resonates for you. And again, hello to all our live viewers. Before I start pulling cards, I do want to go ahead and say Happy International Women's Day. It's so funny. As I was looking back at my Facebook memories, noticing, wow, this is a holiday that's existed for many years, and I've posted about it on previous years. and somehow I think it still feels new every year for some reason. So I don't know if that resonates with anybody else. But yeah, I think it's awesome that there's an International Women's Day, and I posted something in the group today. I know some of you are here who are in the Every Day is a New Day group, and it was this beautiful post that's all about acknowledging the masculine and the feminine being in flow with each other. right? So I just want to take a moment because, I see the beauty and the harmony and things like that. And anyway, so if you haven't seen that post yet, check it out because it's really beautiful. We all have masculine and feminine aspects to who we are. And I don't know. I think it all goes together. So to me, it's worth mentioning. So Carol is saying Happy International Women's Day to me too. Thank you. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. So we're going to begin by pulling a card from Louise Hay's How to Love Yourself card. Allowing more and more of that love to come through, knowing that love, awakening your heart center, your heart chakra, opens up, helps you to lower that wall that you may have around your heart, so that you can receive more love, receive more abundance, receive, period. How about that? So let's see what message wants to come through from this deck. Okay, here we go. We have two. First one is, I speak and think positively. And the back says, my current thinking shapes my future. If I hear myself using negative or limiting words, I change them. And the second one that came out is, I freely express who I am. It is my birthright to express myself in ways that are meaningful to me. Yes, it is. And with that, I will go ahead and acknowledge that letting your light shine is a message that I'm very passionate about, and one that I'm doing my first talk on. It's airing today in the Voices of Women Summit. And so much of it is really about this, about you knowing that it's your birthright to be who you are, to express who you authentically are. You don't need to emulate anybody. You are you, and you're awesome as you are. And in doing that, you shine your authentic light. And I believe in a world filled with light, we are creating heaven on earth. So thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. She's saying beautiful message. Hello to all of our replay audio only listeners as well. These messages are still, just as much for you too, even though you may hear me interacting with the live viewers. So let's see what message wants to come out next. I love all of my decks, and I always want more. Let's go ahead and pull a self-care card. Cheryl Richardson's self-care deck. Before I pull a card, I feel like I have to say something. I just want to acknowledge everybody for however much time you have here on earth. I really hope you heed the message of letting your light shine. And with that, we have gratitude. The back says, say thank you. Experience the joy of acknowledging others. Yeah. Experience the joy of acknowledging others. There's so many messages today that I'm going to pull another self-care card. And while I'm doing that, I just want to say there's so many messages today that are so awesome, all about acknowledging, us collectively, right? Getting away from the individual focus and focusing on us as a whole, as a unified, energy, right? As a unified group. And I love that. I love that. And I always have to acknowledge that sometimes you can't get there if you aren't if you don't allow yourself ever to focus on you first. So anyway, if anyone's ever wondered where I stand with that, that's where I stand with that. It's so key for you to take care of yourself first. If you solely place focus on the collective and the whole and everyone, you may be missing a very key core piece of being able to enjoy the benefit of this collective if you don't take care of yourself first. So yeah, so that's what I have to say about that. And yeah, so let's get another self-care card. There might actually be two more. I think there's going to be two more. So what other self-care messages want to come through? We have, it fell on the floor. The back of it says, trust your decisions. March to the beat of your own heart. I have a feeling the front of that card might say faith. And we have rejuvenation. This one tends to come out pretty frequently, doesn't it? The back says, get a good night's sleep. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. Okay, beautiful. So Carol is saying, my light is shining for 2021. Yes, it is, Carol. Great job. And we have Sherry saying, good afternoon, my dear. Good afternoon, my dear. So much love to you all. Oh, and we have someone saying, yes, trust my decisions. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Trust that when you say yes to you, you are going to benefit from that. You are massively going to benefit from that. And if that's a new thing for you that you're experimenting of how to trust yourself, how to be more of who you authentically are and show up in your own unique way. If trust you're resonating with that for a reason. 2 years ago, I questioned doing something like this. I thought, what? That sounds so silly. Nobody's going to like it. And here I see you guys are. And it's just been really affirming because this is really fun for me. And it's so awesome to see you guys here too. So we're going to follow that up with a card from Janet Starr and Jeff Rowland's Mirrors deck. Let's see what questions or additional insights, ahas, want to come through as we're talking about soul love, dissolving those obstacles to love, trusting yourself, and what else? Let's see what else wants to come through. Flip it over. No, almost. There we go. What do we have? We have magic. And the back says, do you know how to create it? Do you know how to create it? You create it. You create it when you trust yourself. You create it when you listen to what excites you, what bubbles up within you. Let's see what else we have here from the Mirrors deck. Okay, we have two. So the one on top here says, control. Do you need it? Are there ways that you may be trying to control who you are and how you show up and trying to make sure that everyone loves it, right? And approves of it, or that you have permission? Here's the thing. You already have permission. You already have permission. And with that, we have limitation. And the question says, do you believe you have an upper limit? Just looking at the three of these. And in here on limitation card, we have the image of a box and a person reaching up to the upper limit of the box. And on the control card, we have a light switch. Do you allow some aspects of yourself to be seen and others not? And rabbits, I'm learning more about rabbits these days. So I'm sure there's plenty more to still learn, but I'm trying to recall what I recently learned. Something about, whatever, something about magic, and of course going really, really fast. And I think what I'm getting through that is that when you release that limitation, have faith and trust in who you are, stop trying to control certain things, you then create magic and get to go a lot faster. So, okay, so that was the Mirrors deck, and so many awesome comments. Self-care is so important. Yes, we have another viewer comment. That card, trust, was a great sign for me. You are welcome. You are welcome. And Carol is saying, I joyfully show up with confidence and courage. Oh, that's good, Carol. Just breathe into that. Yes, yes, yes. And another viewer saying, woohoo, sending lots of love. I love it, love it, love it. And Magic, one of my favorites. You guys have so many good comments. I love this. Okay, so I love seeing that these are resonating with you. Love Magic. Let go of the oars and go with flow. Absolutely. And with that, that's bringing me back to what we read in the Soul Love passage today. There was an aspect to that message that was about forgiveness of self, right? Let's say you're in the practice of learning how to release the oars, how to go with the flow. You know what? Be compassionate with yourself. If that's something that's like, how do I do that? It's okay. As long as you set the intention to learn, you will continue to get better and better at it and practice it, right? Learn and practice it, embody that. So next I'm going to pull from the Abraham Hicks Wellbeing Cards deck. See what added message wants to come through. And so good to be here with you guys today. If you aren't on my YouTube channel, there's at least one other book that I do these sometimes just randomly on YouTube as well. So just saying that if you're not already on YouTube, you may want to go there if you like these kinds of conversations and videos. Because I do plan to, I see myself doing more of these outside of Inspirational Message Monday. And we've got a theme going. So we have, it is not my work to control others. Absolutely. Who wants to be controlled, right? Do you want to be controlled? I don't want to be controlled. Okay, the back says, trying to limit anybody about anything defies the laws of the universe. It cannot be done. You cannot control others, but you can control and create your own reality. This brings me right to, let's see if you can see that. This brings me to one of the very first lessons I ever learned when I was learning more about the universe and our personal power and things like that. Number one was trust. You've got to trust. You've got to trust that what you are doing, there are a lot of times you think, oh, it's just up in my head, right? Or it's just something I feel. You don't see it out there yet. You've got to trust. That's how things manifest first. They manifest first vibrationally, energetically, and then in the physical realm. So first is trust. But second, do not ever try to interfere with anybody else's free will. Yeah. You guys know that, but that was just needing to be spoken here. So anyway, we've got a beautiful butterfly on this card. So let's see if there's another Abraham Hicks message that wants to come through. What added message wants to come through for everybody who views today's Inspirational Message Monday? And it is, here we go. When I appreciate, I feel so very good. Absolutely. The back says, appreciation is the secret to life. Become a person who appreciates and you will thrive. You will fulfill your reason for being. And the image, here's the back of that card. And the little image we have there is I'm going to say firefly, dragonfly. I realize, I think I'd like to look up the difference. Anyway, if that means anything for you, there you go. Okay, what next? What's next? Let's pull. Okay, I have another amazing deck I don't always pull from, but I think we will today. So this is Gary Stewart's Constellation Healing Oracle cards. And the reason why, so this is an amazing deck. Amazing. The reason why I don't always pull from this deck for these conversations is because sometimes I don't think one card paints a full picture. And nevertheless, it doesn't have to for everybody. There may be a message that resonates for one person. And so let's see what comes out here. These ones are fantastic for healing in general, healing family issues, healing just, trauma, growth, transformation, all of that. Okay, let's see what message wants to come through for our audience in today's Inspirational Message Monday. What message wants to come? Okay, I'll take these. Oh, that's way too many. Okay, let me take the one on top. Yes, we have joy. We have joy. The back says, joy, all that makes your heart sing, especially when it's unexpected, the wonder of existence. And then there's an insight, and the insight is be spontaneous. Joy will take it from there. Be spontaneous. In other words, the opposite of control, right? Allow there to be magic. Okay, be spontaneous. Joy will take it from there. Look at a happy baby. See how sacred and precious this feeling is. Joy is deeply personal. It's present when you're doing what you love, what gives you purpose, especially when you're fulfilling your soul's mission. Creativity can elicit joy, absolutely. Often we underestimate the value of joy, thinking it's not that important. However, the moments of pure joy are often those we remember for a lifetime. And I know Carol knows all about that creativity. We have a lot of people here who know all about creativity. It's one of the big things that's been speaking to me and why I changed the background for these videos. Let me just take a quick look at what you all are saying here. We have Sherry saying, oh, thank you. Oh, good. Sherry, good. I'm glad you got your deck. And Carol saying that is a great card. I will never let anyone control me anymore. Carol, I hear you. I'm right there with you on that one. Yes. Ooh, right. And with that, I'm gonna be a little spontaneous. Woo! Let's shake that one off. Shake it. And let's pull a chakra card. The deck that Sherry has purchased and will be receiving soon. Yeah, these are awesome. I shouldn't say no brand, because actually, again, I got these at the Five Below store. And when you find them online, they actually tell you what the brand is. And I forget what the brand is now. They don't put it on the box. Let's see what chakra card affirmations want to come through. Okay. We got this one before and we've got it again today. So we have here third chakra, solar plexus, oneness and unity. And I'm going to take the one in the middle. What do we have here? I allow myself to empathize and to sympathize with others, and I choose to see the love in all around me. I don't know why it has the word in there. And I choose to see the love all around me. I accept the oneness of all life, and I know I am one with others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance. You are worthy of assistance. And not everyone's really good at mind reading or tapping into what other people need. So that's why it's really good to ask for what you need. That's something I've had to practice too. Okay, let's pull another one. Let's see what other chakra card message may want to come through. We've got a few. Okay, those all fell on the floor. Those are not the message today. Okay, let's see what this one here is on top. Oh, awesome. Second chakra, sacral chakra, creative manifestation. Yes. And we have here some affirmations. I have the ability to manifest and create positive outcomes in my life. I say these out loud for you because if you are looking for affirmations to really get yourself into a new positive state, inspired state, then take these, write them down, come back to them later, put them in your journal, put them on sticky notes, put them around your home. I've done that so many times. And I switch them up as certain ones integrate deeper and deeper into me, and they are just how I operate. I do new ones and I put those up. Let's see what else we have here. We have the bottom one says, I am open to receive and I am deserving. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm going to share the others on here. It is a time for me to manifest what I need. I ask myself, what do I need? And I'm going to make a suggestion here. The word need implies lack, and it can be common for us to use it, but if you're in a space of trying to, remove words that resonate with lack, then you can replace it with, what do I desire? What do I desire? And so then if you haven't been in that space and you're in the space of still learning how to open your heart, you may be like, I don't know what I desire. And that's probably because your heart's more closed off. So the more that you take time to love yourself, that soul love, I'm going to show you the book again in case this book is new to you. At the beginning of today's show, read an excerpt from Soul Love, Dissolving Obstacles to Love. Then you'll be able to tap more into that creative energy and, where was it? And be able to use language or words such as desire. What I desire. What do I desire? Oh, you get to desire. You get to desire whatever you want. Okay, we're just going to pull a few more. Let's move on to Brendan Burchard's Motivation Manifesto cards. I have a big grin on my face because it's so funny for me to see the mess that shows up that you all can't see right now. And I'm glad you can't see. Okay, let's see. What message wants to come through? Did I knock on it? What message wants to come through for, okay, this one here. What is this one? Okay. Looks like this. And it says, life can lose its vibrant aura and charm if we do not bend the energy of our minds toward positive engagement and appreciation. And there we have that word appreciation again. And the acknowledge and awareness that we are evolving and allowing yourself to shift into a mindset that better serves you, that supports you in receiving. Life can lose its vibrant aura and charm if we do not bend the energy of our minds toward positive engagement and appreciation. Beautiful. I think we're good. I think we're good with that one. Okay. And let's go ahead and move on to, we'll do an angel card and a spirit card. So let's see. Let's pull an angel card from, I really love this deck. I love all my decks, but this is another, of course, one of my favorites. So we have daily guidance from your angels, oracle cards, Doreen Virtue. And what do we have here right at the bottom? I'll still pull another card. We have joy. And we have that dolphin. I know that dolphin resonates with one of our peeps in our group. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. And there was something in there. It escaped me. But notice we have there the word joy, we have create, and we have magical. Okay, let's get another angel message from this deck. And hello to Janet Starr. I see Janet is here. Janet, we pulled from your deck again. Thank you so much for your mirrors deck. Okay, I think actually this one right here. What is this? Oh, this is good. We have fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. I'm going to show that picture again too. Just if you're not able to get outside for any reason right now, then just soak up the image on screen that I am showing you. For all of our replay audience, it's an angel walking outside with bright green grass, open field, and a child in front of her, which to me is representing that playfulness and freedom. Okay, and let's end with, yep, we are good on time. Let's close out with a postcard from Spirit. Postcard from Spirit, Colette Baron Reed deck. Let's see what message wants to come through here. are in a space of learning how to love yourself better, and you've been considering coaching or would like to begin considering coaching and asking, reaching out for assistance with that, I have a really awesome self-love, connection, clarity and connection. I titled it a long phrase. I blank on what the extra words are. Self-love, clarity, and connection session that you might really enjoy. And so you can definitely learn more about that. Check it out at kimoneilcoaching.com. And so we have here, okay, the front says, or the back, I never really know if it's the front or the back. It says, be fearless. And the message on back is, dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give. Oh, here we go. Sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself over giving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill: receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people. Maybe you. You do not need a this for that. You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have you convinced you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. We all love you so, so much. All that just is beautiful and oh so fitting with our messages here today of releasing the control, releasing the limitation and lack, right? Even through your words that you say, opening up by getting fresh air, opening up your heart center. Definitely, we spoke a lot about gratitude and appreciation. Yep, here we go again. Appreciation. Even this rejuvenation one about being outside, outdoors. And this one here. Life can lose its vibrant aura and charm if we do not bend the energy of our minds toward positive engagement and appreciation. And what I hear with that positive engagement, well, there's that word again, all about that oneness and unity. And again, if you aren't giving to yourself, if you aren't allowing that flow of, you give, it's supposed to come back to you. And so if you're of the mindset that it really is better to give and not receive, you're cutting off that flow. You're limiting the value of your giving even too, because then you can't, be in that reciprocal flow. So that is our inspirational message Monday for today. And Carol, thank you. Kim O'Neill session. Oh, Carol, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. You know what? My coaching sessions are amazing. And if you are considering coaching, thank you for that, Carol. Then definitely go to kimoneilcoaching.com. There we go. kimoneilcoaching.com. ONEILL. And I would love to get on a one-on-one call with you and see how I can best support you. And Sherry is saying, resonates. I found my spiritual tribe. Oh, that is just a deep breath moment right there, Sherry. Awesome. I'm very happy for you with that. And we have some people who are with us on Facebook saying, thanks, Kim. Thank you, Kim. You're very welcome. So glad to have you all here today. I love these, and I'm just so grateful to see you join me in them. Again, remember, we are live every Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook, on the Every Day is a New Day show and coaching page, as well as inside the Every Day is a New Day group, and also on my YouTube page, which is simply titled Kim O'Neill. And then, of course, on all the podcast platforms. And so with that, I hope you guys have an amazing day. International Women's Day. Even if you're a man hearing this, it's about honoring the feminine. allowing yourself to be in that flow of receiving. The feminine is representative of receiving. When you're always giving, 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 then you're in the masculine. And when you allow yourself to receive, you balance it out with that feminine. So if that helps you in any way in kind of making that flipping that switch to allowing yourself to go, oh, yeah, I really do have to start allowing myself to receive more. It's going to be a different energy. It's going to be a different feeling. You're going to get to relax a little bit more. But you got to choose it for yourself. So with that, have an amazing day, everybody. I'll see you all again on Thursday, and I got to get going. Bye for now.